Hello and welcome to this webinar, brought to you by Codra Software and Genetec. We'll be presenting how you can have a unified BMS, FM and security VMS system for your facility. My name's Stuart Bailey and I'm one of the sales managers here at Codra Software UK. Genetec are with us today, and I'll pass you over to Steve Green to introduce himself.
Good morning, I'm Steve Green. I'm a Business Development Manager at Genetec UK. I've been at Genetec for 6.5 years, and I've also been in the security industry since the year 2000.
In this webinar, we'll give you a brief introduction to both Codra's Panorama Suite and Genetec's Security Centre. We'll look at the market needs, and we'll show you a unified solution using both Codra and Genetec's products. And we'll follow this up with a summary and Q&A session. Codra Software are the manufacturer of the Panorama BMS SCADA software platform. We cover many industry sectors with our cross-platform function. Our UK office is in South Manchester and our head office is on the outskirts of Paris. Codra has over 35 years of experience in providing BMS SCADA solutions, over 40,000 installed licenses, and over 250 certified integrators worldwide. Turnover in excess of 20 million, with 10% export and growth each year. Remember, we're the manufacturer and seller. This means you can have direct contact with the people who develop Panorama. We generally go to market through our network of certified integrators, thus ensuring end customers have peace of mind in their system. Codra has worked within many industries for the last 35 years and has brought innovations from all of those industries into the Panorama suite. For example, Panorama is used throughout EDF, for their energy generation and facility management. We're used by Network Rail, London's Docklands Light Rail, London Underground, and numerous highway and infrastructure tunnels and airports. We talk about different industries, but in the automation world, innovations and features can be utilised across all industries. Panorama is also the first cybersecurity certified and qualified BMS SCADA platform by the French cybersecurity agency, ANSSI. ANSSI is one of the few government agencies in the world that certifies and qualifies products. They're similar to the UK's National Cybersecurity Centre, the NCSC. However, in the UK, the NCSC doesn't certify or qualify products. The Panorama platform has been certified as a software product to meet ANSSI's cybersecurity requirements, and as part of this certification, is cyber stress tested by ANSSI's appointed third-party company. Codra has also been qualified as a cyber secure software manufacturer, which means our systems and processes have been successfully audited for the certified product. Panorama is a real-time BMS SCADA platform. Panorama Suite is the blue box at the bottom of the slide. Panorama connects to your OT, IT, or IoT networks. It collects and processes your data. It centralizes your data. You or your integrator builds the application, including visualization within Panorama Suite. This allows the end user to operate, maintain, and optimize their systems, machines, or plant. Panorama provides the true visualization and control with screens in the control room or remotely, but also via smartphone or tablets using the Panorama mobile app. And of course, there's the Historian dashboard with reporting. Panorama can of course, make this data available to your IT network. Panorama is an ideal platform for converging both your OT and IT worlds in a cyber-secure platform. I'll now pass over to Steve Green of Genetec to explain their security product offering.
So, who are Genetec? We're a Canadian manufacturer based in Montreal. Independent, we've been in operation since 1997 and have now approximately 2,000 people who work for Genetec globally, and we're a truly global company. Approximately 700 of those people are involved in software development, and we're a software manufacturer fundamentally. We have approximately 85,000 systems deployed globally and approximately 20,000 live customers. We make a unified security management suite that unifies video, access control, number plate recognition, intrusion detection, and IP audio and intercoms into one unified platform. And we're very proud to be classed as the world #1 in video management and in the top 3 globally in access control. We make a product called Security Center, and it's a better way forward for the industry. Security Center is a platform that gives you the ability to work smarter by operating using one interface. It allows you to manage security, monitor access control, track vehicles with number plates, and act using one system on one single pane of glass in one interface. This leads us back to our product Security Center. We launched this in 2009, and we continue to apply and develop it today. Although unification is spoken of quite often, the market hasn't seen widespread unification at the moment, but this is what today's webinar is intended to address. As the need for security rose, organizations were still unable to make significant productivity gains. Operators were becoming overwhelmed by an increasing amount of data and systems and applications, while IT was being overloaded with maintenance and upgrade requirements. The result was a constant rise in costs, training costs, to ensure system compatibility and while maintaining multiple solutions. Where other organizations discussed integration, we focus on unification. We unify our IP-based systems so we can consolidate everything into one security management platform. And we developed this single platform called Security Center. With integration, you're unable to tap into productivity gains with that siloed approach. It relies on different pieces of software talking to each other. And if one upgrades, there's the potential that the upgrade path can break. This inefficiency leads to rising costs of operations, training, and maintenance. You augment your security and efficiency through that unified deployment that Security Center brings. So we start with Security Center. It's one download, and it includes every single option in the package. We then have 3 specific platforms: Omnicast for video, Synergist for access control, and AutoView for number plate recognition. These 3 are all contained in Security Center. They can be operated independently or seamlessly unified, and they all look and feel the same. What we then do is wrap round graphical mapping, IP intercoms, intrusion detection, analytics, a web client, a mobile client, and all these functions are built in to that main package. What we then do is take that information and use it to visualize things using video walls, identify things, protect people, and it's more efficient by doing this. So we give people insights to let them see and understand what all the data is presenting to them. And Genetec is a solution you can rely on. As with any interconnected IP entity, security systems can be targeted. Hacking a system can take any number of forms. So Genetec takes cybersecurity extremely seriously. We're proud to be ISO 2701, and also we have various other security functions and security legislations as shown on the slide. Data captured by our unified system for management, analysis, and storage, it's protected by encryption, authentication, and authorization. And we're recently proud to have obtained SOC 2 legislation approval for data center management.
So what are the market needs? We recognise that customers face daily challenges in controlling and monitoring their facilities. For example, many facilities use multiple control and monitoring systems. Multiple systems mean higher costs of ownership, support, and maintenance. multiple systems for, in many cases, a single person to monitor, which leads to reduced operator reactivity and effectiveness.
So what are the trends driving the industry right now? Interconnectivity between sites and organizations is expanding the scale of systems. Operators are overwhelmed by the sheer amount of data that comes through into them. Sensor networks are growing faster and include a greater variety of devices and entities and systems. And the amount of data has to be collated and managed. But a lot of systems don't have the ability to let you tap into this data for meaningful insights.
When we talk about BMS, FM or infrastructure, we mean any facility which requires visualization and control. For example, office blocks, banks, stadiums, tunnels, maybe military sites or distribution centres. A typical control room can contain control systems for lighting, HVAC, fire detection, door access, CCTV, wastewater, clean water, many other processes. Multiple systems for one facility. Now, Codra specialises in BMS, FM and SCADA, and for many years have addressed the issues of multiple BMS, FM and SCADA management systems by replacing these multiple systems with a single Panorama system.
So Genetec specialises in a security video management system. For many years, we've addressed the issues of multiple systems by replacing these multiple systems with a single security centre unified platform, bringing in, as we said, video, access control, number plate recognition, third-party systems and data into security centre. If you understand the data that's being given to you, you drive efficiency and it lets your operators take effective action. And what that unified approach lets you do is bring in real-time visualization, monitoring and control from both video and also SCADA and BMS systems. So you can manage your whole building in a smart, efficient manner.
Codra and Genetec saw the benefit in providing a unified BMS-VMS solution a number of years ago. We individually had solid recognised products and experience in our own fields of BMS, SCADA and VMS security. However, within these markets, the trend is to use multiple systems to manage your facility's needs. Markets saw the potential for unified BMS, where each visualised and controlled element of your facility can be brought into a single visualisation and control system. That's one system to control all of your BMS. Some of our competitors try to provide a unified approach. However, within Panorama, you can also control your traditionally SCADA processes, energy, and any other typically SCADA-controlled requirements within Panorama. So we took this already proven unified system a step further to visualize and control security features via data and CCTV VMS sharing with Genetec's Security Centre into Panorama.
And what we're seeing in the industry now is the emergence of IoT. Where Genetec Security Centre started with video and access control and number plate recognition, we've now expanded, and Security Centre can bring in data from gas sensors, from intrusion panels, from management of keys, intelligent management of access through keys, perimeter protection, communication management with IP intercoms, bringing data from lighting, HVAC, controlling the destination of elevators and lifts, water management, fire alarms, etc. All these can be brought into Security Centre and displayed, but more importantly, they can also be sent to Codra. So depending which interface your operator requires, he can have a SCADA front end managing his building and see the data from the security system, or likewise the security system through unification with Codra can also display information from the IoT sensors and entities that are around the building.
Using this complete unified data sharing approach allows Genetec and Codra to share the data associated with each other's BMS, CCTV, VMS, access control, SCADA, and all of their associated alarms, so you can visualize and control all of these on either the Panorama or Security Centre. This approach allows you to bring data from other systems into one centralized system, thus simplifying operation, system analysis, and reporting. We recognize that depending on your overall requirements, you will use either Codra's Panorama or Genetec Security Center as your visualization and control main front end. But this allows you to also have the other system ready for any further interactions, not shown on your chosen unified front end. You may use Panorama as your front end because the majority of your requirements are BMS, with Genetec's Security Center sitting in the background, but providing all of the security related data to Panorama. Or you may use Security Center as your front end because the majority of your requirements are CCTV, VMS and security. Of course, with Codra's Panorama sitting in the background, but providing all of the BMS and SCADA related data to the Security Center. The choice is yours.
We've talked about unification and the two independent systems. So what is the solution that Codra and Genetec bring together? Just think if you could bring all of your operational data into one single platform, unify your systems, bring all of your security and BMS into one system, and also control all the subsystems through this one interface. So you have one platform to visualize, control, and maintain your facility or system. You then optimize your investment. You reduce the number of subsystems and the associated complexity and support packages to make operation and ongoing support simpler. One platform for your operators to manage to be trained on. One platform for them to operate. If you use one platform, it's simpler and easier, and you gain more insight into what your system and what your building is doing. Merge your KPIs. With all your data in one system, managing your KPIs is simplified.
Add Panorama H² Historian to provide a fully auditable history. And if you use the E² SCADA replay function together with the VMS bookmark function to a connected VMS, then as well as your historian report, you will be able to see what's happened on the Panorama HMI, as well as what was recorded by the VMS. A VMS CCTV replay, as well as a BMS SCADA replay of what happened.
So what are the key points to take away from today's presentation? They are a unified visualization and control platform. Panorama and Security Center is a single front-end system. Pull all of your data from BMS, FM, SCADA, video, security, and other entities, including alarms, into one front-end, one system. You can centralize and simplify your operation while reducing your operational costs. Your operators will love only having to deal with one platform. And you can utilize other Panorama features and products to improve your efficiency and your user experience. For example, as Stuart said, H2 Historian, or use the 3D model to visualize your facility. Panorama or Security Center can be the front end of your system, depending on your needs and your application and deployment position.
One platform to visualize, control, and manage your complete facility. Please contact us for a discussion, demonstration, or further information on what we can achieve together for your facility.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank any of you and all of you for attending today's webinar. My contact details are available in the presentation, and please feel free to reach out to me either through email or through my mobile phone or through the Genetec website. Thank you for attending.
Thanks for your time, and remember this webinar will shortly be available on Codra's YouTube channel.